Everybody is talking about the third film in the Iron Man series. It stars RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., and Gwyneth Paltrow. It's already made over $300 million in its international release. What can we expect, Russ, come opening weekend stateside?
Is that what you like to call him? RDJ?
RDJ.
Are you guys that
We're
way?
tight. We're bros.
I get it. You know what? It's the beginning of summer. I hope everybody's ready for summer at the movies because this is the beginning of the summer movie season. You know, the question is it going to come in like a lion and go out like a lamb? A lot of times the best movie of summer is right out of the gate. And I've seen Iron Man. I think Tim has probably seen Iron Man. And we will get to talking about that.
Tim, what do you think? I mean, do you think, is Russ right, in like a lion, out like a lamb, maybe?
We may have that happening this year. It's getting very, very positive reviews. I've seen it. I loved it. I think people are going to have a lot of fun with this movie. Like you said, it's made over $300 million worldwide already in less than a week. So I think we're in for maybe another $200 million weekend.
Guys, let's take a look at another scene from the film. A little background here. Ben Kingsley plays the bad guy, Mandarin. Check this out.
Here's a little holiday greeting I've been wanting to send to the Mandarin. I just didn't know how to phrase it until now. My name is Tony Stark, and I'm not afraid of you. I know you're a coward. So I've decided that you just died, pal. I'm gonna come get the body. There's no politics here, it's just good old-fashioned revenge. There's no Pentagon, it's just you and me. And on the off chance you're a man, here's my home address. 10880 Malibu Point, 90265. I'll leave the door unlocked. That's what you wanted, right? Bill me.
So, Russ, before we watch your 6-second review, I want to ask, is this just a remake, I mean, or like a, little bit of new stuff off the first two, or is this substantially new stuff? Is there something new for the franchise here?
Well, the nice thing is it picks up after the Avengers, so it is kind of an extension of the story. And the truth is, it doesn't matter much because people are just going to see this movie. They love the franchise. They love RDJ, like you.
RDJ, baby, all day. RDJ all day, as I said.
And like you said, it's already made hundreds of millions of dollars overseas. As Tim said, it's going to make a couple $100 million this weekend. So there is something new with the story. There's a brand new villain. The Mandarin,
right?
And
Ben Kingsley. How can you be mad at Ben Kingsley as a villain?
Here's the thing about Ben Kingsley. He is spectacular. He's awesome. I didn't even realize it was Ben Kingsley. When I go to see these movies, I try to go in and
the man played Gandhi, for goodness sakes.
I know, right? But and he plays a really interesting character here too. But it is a typical Iron Man movie. You got your villains, you got your hero, you got Pepper Potts.
Gwenny P, as I call her.
Is that what you call her?
Gwenny P, yeah.
Who needs more than Gwenny P? Nobody.
Let's watch your 6 seconds. Oh, sorry, Tim. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's doing things in this movie. She's not sitting idly by. She actually takes action in this.
Gwenny P can do whatever she wants, and I will go see a Gwenny P picture.
Please don't.
Glee,
just
whatever.
Don't call her that. Let's just call her anything but Gwenny P.
Guys, let's take a look at Russ's 6-second review, courtesy of our friends at Moviefone.
Mr. Moviefone 6-second review starts now.
Funny, action-packed, and everything you want in a superhero movie. Iron Man 3 is Tony Snarktastic. Movie!
Did you hear that?
Tony Snarktastic.
Tony Snarktastic. You don't get that everywhere. Hard to fit that in 6 seconds.
Guys, that was an awkward HuffPost Live high five. Oh man,
it was the best we could do, but it is Tony Snarktastic. How about the community?
Yeah, let's have you guys. What I wanted to ask you guys is, the movie sort of makes reference to, in all seriousness, sort of like 9/11, another kind of terrorist attacks. My understanding is that something that in a movie like this, as a summer blockbuster, would that make you more or less likely to go see the film? Molly?
Well, I think that Iron Man lives in a very realistic world, and the fact that there are references to terrorists and things like that it doesn't bother me at all. I don't think it would make me less likely or more likely to go see it. I think it just fits the film very, very well. And also, I think what you said before about it being like the Iron Man 1 and like Iron Man 2 films, I think it's going to be very different because in both Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, Iron Man has been fighting villains that have Iron Man suits, whereas Mandarin is the only other person, another villain in all of the 3 films that doesn't have an Iron Man suit, and also he deals with magic. So Iron Man has never had to deal with that before.
How about? Go ahead, sorry.
I'm just saying we shouldn't mess around with her.
No, I'm not. Molly, I'm no
Molly,
fool.
you are nerd-tastic.
I'm wearing the Mark 42, guys.
Oh, that's amazing. Wait, stand up.
Lord.
Let's see that. Let's see that.
Well, it's not a very good one, but.
Oh, that is fucking awesome.
That's amazing. Can you flex? Can we see a flex? There we go.
This is supposed to turn on, but it doesn't.
Matt, what about you? Are you wearing a costume?
Actually, I should have a Superman T-shirt on under this, but I don't. Next time. But I'm super excited for Iron Man. Probably the part that I'm most excited about is to see Shane Black, the guy who wrote and directed it, to see his take on it. He and Robert Downey Jr. Made a great team back when they did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So I think he'll bring a lot of energy to the film. And I mean, the summer movie season is just getting started with a bang with Iron Man. So I'll be there opening weekend.
Yeah, let me hit that topic a little bit because I'm not quite as nerdy as I'm nerdy. I'm just not quite.
You're talking to the extreme nerd here.
I'm not quite that nerdy. But I actually thought there was an element of Iron Man that Kingsley's character plays very much an Osama bin Laden type of character.
Right.
And they do make reference to Iraq, and they make reference to, sorts of, like she was saying, real life scenarios.
Yeah.
For me, this is a big summer popcorn blockbuster kind of movie. And I'm not, I've seen the Iron Man movies. I don't know that that's part of the character, that it's sort of real life stuff. But I will say there were moments where I was reminded of Boston. There were moments where he does play very much an Osama bin Laden character.
Does it make it hard to watch, though?
Well, it makes it. I wish he was, going to the planet Pluton and,
so you think they
and bringing back some kryptonite or something.
Fiction, yeah.
It's just it's hard to sort of just get into the popcorn and the enjoyment of the movie when they are dealing with real life scenarios. They blow up an LA landmark. And, the filmmakers could never have foreseen any of this or the timing of it. But it is a little weird that they're dealing with sort of very real life issues in a completely fictional entertainment sort of way.